Welcome back to Live for Love TV. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Stay tuned, more to come. Welcome back to Live for Love TV. Today's the 11th day of the 6th month of the 22nd year inside the 21st century. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Well, just coming back off a slight cold. They call it head cold, a little bit of a flu, something like that. And so I've been staying away from the outdoors, because when you're outdoors in this kind of weather and you're not feeling 100%, it just seems to take longer and longer to get rid of it. Anyway, I'm back with you and hope everyone's doing well. Two lives. Most of us live two lives. Our young life, that's our our adolescent life, our pre-life, where before we get to know ourselves well, and then the life we live after that. Now, not all of us do it like that, but most of us, that's how we are. We're young people, we're growing up, we do some foolish stuff, we do things that when we get older we wonder, I wonder why I did that. But that's just the way it was. You're rolling with everyone, you're following probably the money, because you got to work, they say you got to make sure you have enough money to live for your older age. And when you get older, things change. Some people may say, talk about midlife crisis, or that second part where you turn over to a different lifestyle. Now, everybody's second half of their life is going to be different than mine particularly, but mine, I'd say categorically, I'd categorize like this. In my first part of my early life, I had to chase the money. I chased the dollar bill, the pound note, whatever you want to call it. That's what I was led by. That's how I was grown up. Get that job, get that money, get that house, get that car. That's how I grew up. The second half of my life, I've had to say that I'm Live for Love TV. That's exactly what it is. I chase that love everywhere it is. And the funny thing is that when you're chasing the money, you're not necessarily going to pick up too much of the love. But when you're chasing the love, you pick up a lot of money. And I know if you haven't tried it, don't knock it until you've tried it, because that's what I found. I found that chasing that love actually brings more money than chasing the money, and contentment. So if you haven't tried it, or you're not on that road yet, or if you're at the beginnings of that road and it's a bit shaky for you the early days, stick with it, please, because I'm telling you, chasing that love, it seems like, because it's one of those roads that very few people try. It's a road very less trod, so you say. Not many people do it, so you're not going to get encouraged to do it. People are going to keep saying to you, it's about the paper, it's about the money, you got to have this, you got to have that. And most of those people that talk like that hardly got any money. They hardly have any money whatsoever. They have a little bit of money here, but when you look at them closely, you realize that most of it is credited. A lot of it is they're in debt, and they don't have that much money. So for me, my second part of my life has been chasing that love. And I never really expected to get much money on that road, because I wasn't schooled to know that that's where the money is. That's when the money comes at you. You don't go to it. That's when people start to gift you things. They gift you things that are worth money, or money itself. Why do they do that? Because they see that you're having a great life. They see that you're living for love, as I say. They see that you're about the joy. And it's funny, it's almost what you don't ask for is what you get. And when you're out there chasing the money, nobody seems to want to give you any. You have to work your fingers to the bone just to make ends meet, and you still never can quite make ends meet. So, as I said, this is the reason why I started the channel and called it Live for Love TV. It was an idea born on the continent of Africa, because long before I ever put myself in front of a camera, I'd already foreseen that road. I was on that road, and I've already foreseen the things that would happen on that road. And remember, when you live for love, and I say you start to get that wealth, it comes in many ways. You see, you have to understand that whether it's money or wealth in any other form, because everything can be money. Land, it might not be cash money, but land is wealth. Houses are wealth, assets they call it. These are all things that can be turned into wealth. So don't just be thinking that I'm going to get dollar bills, as soon as I start living for love. It doesn't necessarily have to come that way. It can come in relationships. The quality of your relationships are 10 times better than the ones you had before, and they bring you a joy that you can't really explain in words. So give it a try. I'm here to to help you along the way. If you give comments or you're not quite sure, or you feel what I'm saying already and you're already on it, and you're maybe even way down the road from where I am, maybe you can give me some pointers. I'm more than happy to learn. Take care. Live for Love TV. See you soon.
People, one step